No, no, not at all.
I don't mind.
No, as long as you can hear.
No, I can hear.
Oh, we're fine. Well, as you folks know, I'm Caveman Chris, and I'm here with my buddy Fossil Stu once again. Whenever there's a camera around, we manage to get our faces on. They might call us publicity prostitutes.
Prostitutes,
yeah.
I was going to say hounds, but I guess it's...
So my friend Al Veneto has brought these I think they're pieces of limestone. Brought them from southern Ontario.
That looks like limestone. Oh, yeah,
near
look
Cambridge.
it's loaded with
Yeah.
little fossils as well. Sure, it's limestone.
Now, Stu, when I look at it, of course, you and I recognize limestone
Of
because
course.
we live in it.
Yeah.
But I notice it's rounded. Would you say that's been tumbled?
Yeah. It may have been in a stream, but it could have been glacial too. In other words, there are lots of limestone deposits around here which have been formed from being ground there.
Yeah. And southern Ontario, what would the age of the limestone be in southern Ontario, like down...
Slightly younger surface.
Yeah.
As it goes from here, it's Ordovician, and then we hit a layer of down. Let's see. Well, you know the Niagara Escarpment. It's got two more layers there. Let me think about it. Ordovician. On top of that is good question. And
Silurian, Devonian.
Silurian, yeah, it'd be Silurian on the next layer as you climb the mountain. You know,
Okay.
at Hamilton.
Yeah.
You climb the mountain. You go Silurian and then Devonian.
Yeah. So you were thinking this would be in the neighborhood of 300 to 400 million years old.
Yeah.
Younger. And that's what I told my buddy Al. But I told him I would bring them to.
If it came from that area.
To an expert.
No, if it came from that area, yes, that's
Yeah.
probably. But to absolutely say it, I don't know.
Well, he's brought several pieces, and he wanted one to know what the stone was, but of course,
This is limestone.
want to know what's in it, because these are all pieces of limestone.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's have a look at what's in there.
See, this material here, that may be a shell, but it also may be just tracking. Like in the mud.
A trace fossil.
Yeah, in other words, the tracking that you see in.
Well, sometimes
Because of turbidity, like you get in the
yes.
You got turbidity, and then having a series of worms crawling through it gives you that pattern.
And that you get when you look at that, though. So you think that's a tunnel or a trace?
Gee, I would say it's probably a tunnel. Yeah.
And when you look at this one,
But large worm. Yeah, again, it looks like a tunnel.
yeah, because when you look at that initially, you'd say, hey, that's a bone of something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just that there's clear definition between the sediment and the trace itself.
Yeah, I think you're right. What else is in there?
We sound smart, Ann?
Clever.
No, here we've got
I am impressed.
right here.
Yeah. I don't have my glasses, too, so I'll trust you.
Okay, no, I'm trying to guess what it is. It looks like a spiral.
Yes.
It might be a.
How are you? I'm very
Now, what
well,
would
thank you.
clearly define
See,
these as Devonian,
these are definitely like brachiopods or
Okay.
they're not
okay.
tunnels, but these look like tunnels.
Yeah.
There's crap that they've laid down.
Yeah. So if we were to see a fish fossil, then that would clearly tell us this would be at least Devonian.
Yeah, I know.
But
It's not local, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now that's been in the water a while because the sediment's been dissolved away, leaving what looks to be another trace fossil, eh?
That one here looks a bit like our Caveman, eh?
Okay, yeah.
They're flat.
Yeah.
And the rings are pretty even.
Yes,
Not
yes.
spiral, they're even. Again, I think they're tunnels. However, perhaps not this one. See the patterning?
Yeah, crinoid ring.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yes. Crinoid stem.
Yeah.
The body.
So this may be certainly younger than ours, but not an awful lot younger.
And there we have.
There's a shell there.
Okay. Yeah. Similar stuff that we see up here, but just a little younger.
Yeah.
And that looks like a crinoid ring there, right?
Fall over and break off those stems.
I just licked it to see it better, but I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, okay. Huh. there's shell. See, it looks like see the lines of a shell. You know, like a. See, this is. It's hard to see which is the base. Maybe here's the base. And it's going that way, fanning out like a pod. Like a,
Yeah.
Maybe climb. But most of these seem to be tracks, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Tracks.
I agree. I think you're more or less confirming what I already
Yeah,
thought
they're
about
not
this
as
stuff.
they're not as special as
Yeah, not as fancy
Which
as
is-
some we've seen.
Is he very knowledgeable in that area? Or?
No.
No. Okay.
No, but he got them from a lady he knows,
Mm-hmm.
and they're putting a road in at the end of the road.
And where is that?
Oh, geez, I forget the place. It's down near Toronto. And I said, our report cannot be used to stop construction of a highway.
No.
I don't think we're not expert
No,
witnesses.
no.
He
It's
says,
not
"No."
that exotic. I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing there that's very exotic for us.
Well, it might not. It's not very exotic on the large scale of
It's-
development in our
no.
province, because people build roads on limestone all the
All
time,
over the place.
and there's lots of
But,
limestone.
but it's probably artificial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Same
Silurian?
as ours.
You think it's?
I think it might be artificial.
Yeah, because you don't see.
It depends where in the Toronto area. Like,
Yeah.
it comes up through the Niagara Peninsula there, and then it wraps to the north, like north and slightly east, and goes up. So you're looking at what are the highlands there?
So if it was down in the lower area, it could very well be Ordovician.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, the deal with him was, he said he was going to buy me a 12-pack of beer
Mm-hmm.
for my report. So
On
I'm willing.
these?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to prepare a little report
Yeah.
that will.
Well, again, they're primarily worm tracks, tunnels. There's some evidence of turbidity, like you've got a mixing of this mud-like surface. This was once a mud-like surface.
Yeah.
And you have a few trace fossils such as crinoids, possibly pelicopod or gastropod. Or not gastropod, no, they weren't there. Brachiopods.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, the deal was I'm getting a 12 of beer, but Stu, what else? Do
pretty
you drink wine?
I don't drink either.
You don't drink anymore?
No, oh no.
What does your wife drink?
Wine. What she
Okay,
likes.
white or red?
Primarily red.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll tell him I want a 6-pack of beer
And
and a bottle of red wine.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Preferably a good vineyard.
Yeah. He won't skimp. He won't skimp on the wine. He might buy me a cheap 6-pack of beer. Well, thank you, Stu.
Okay, sorry I can't illuminate much else out of there. I don't see it though.
Stu, I don't think there's a whole lot to
No.
illuminate, and there isn't a lot to illuminate when we show our fossils in the summer, but we do a good job.
Yeah, but then we've practiced with those.
Well, I got to let you in on something else, Stu. I saw a report. This guy that's promoting the geology,
Yeah.
recreational geology, I told him I would be part of the group to help promote it, and I would promise him, I should maybe have promised, I said, I will not use the whole fossil, I don't want to call it an analogy, but the whole promotion around fossils. Fossils are cooler than gems and minerals.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the way I
They were
explained it to
living.
them, they were living. Yeah, they were creatures, and the way I explained it to
some
them.
of the gems
Yeah.
were too.
Oh yes, those.
Algae and stuff.
Yeah,
like.
yeah. But they don't know that.
No.
We're not going to tell them that.
We're not.
But you see a rock, it's really cool and red,
Mhm.
or pink or green, and you give it to a kid and they're all excited.
Mhm.
But you show them that and say, that used to crawl around on the mud at the bottom of the sea.
Exactly.
And I told the guy, I said, I won't use that. I'll tell you, we do have a bit of an attitude as fossil guys compared to gems and mineral guys, because we can capture the attention of the kids
Yeah.
far quicker. Oh yeah, they're
It
pretty
seems
colors.
That way, yeah.
Yeah.
They like the colors, but after that they don't understand
Yeah,
the
yeah.
origins. Eh?
No,
That's
they like
true.
because a creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a real thing.
It was a real thing.
Yeah.